Robert, just sum that one up from your point of view.
Yeah, really disappointing. I thought we made really good strides the last 2 weeks. If I'm honest, I don't think there was a lack of effort and desire, and that's what I've been asking the boys last few weeks. Don't think the lack of effort and desire was just one of those. Probably we just made too many errors. I think we completed at 61 or 62%, which in any game when you complete at that, you're just not giving yourself a chance. Like I said, I don't think there was a lack of effort. But what happens is eventually fatigue just gets you. It does. And especially when we've got, there's a lot of players in the squad at the moment that have probably not played more than 10 games. So to actually, put them in that situation where they're continually defending, it's very tough.
Got to ask you about the Sandersoni Fenton Rodgers incident. Did you see it? What was your take?
Ollie Russell, when he elbowed Ollie Russell in face.
I thought it was Fenton Rodgers.
No, it was Ollie Russell.
Was it Ollie Russell?
No, Ollie Russell in face. Yeah, he's elbowed him straight in face, hasn't he? The referee said he can't do anything during the game. He's not allowed to do anything during the game because the play of the ball had already gone so far. So I don't know. I don't know the rules. I assumed once the video ref sees it, you can go back and obviously dismiss a player or deem that it doesn't need to be dismissed. But obviously I understand that if the player's gone that far, you can't give a penalty or whatever because it's gone so, the player's gone too far. But yeah, the fourth official came to me straight away and said, no, nothing can be done at this moment in time.
The players seemed to be frustrated by that. Did you feel like did you feel like it was a turning point?
I don't know if it's a turning point, and I don't want to. If I'm honest, I think the best team won. I don't think we did enough. I think we dropped the ball. There's no excuses from me regarding the game. Obviously, when one of your sort of smaller lads gets whacked in the face, it's never nice. And obviously, we're trying to protect the game at the moment. But that's not the reason we lost. The reason we lost is we made too many yardage errors and we didn't defend well enough when we got put under pressure.
So given where you were against Lee and where you got to last week against Salford, does it feel like a sizable step backwards?
I wouldn't say a sizable step backwards because the effort and desire were there. We're not going to change. Rome wasn't built in a day. You can't just literally go from penthouse to bottom house, should I say, straight away.
Thanks for using that one.
Bottom house straight away. Within a few weeks, and we understand that. What we can do is we can make small changes, and the small changes, what we try to do is we try to bring the effort and desire and team spirit back, and we have done that. And I still thought that were there today. I just felt like there were just some basic errors with the ball and defensively as well, which basically let us down.
How nice was it to see Aidan McGowan getting his first try after coming so close last week?
Yeah, look, it's a great story, Aidan. He's like I said previously, he's gone the hard way around it. He's worked extremely hard as an academy. He's been shipped out on loan to numerous clubs. He's played all over for Bradford, for Dewsbury. I don't know if he's been somewhere else. So yeah, for him to actually get a try and put another good performance is great for him.
You got anyone potentially to come back? I think that's 10 first teamers missing at the moment.
Yeah, we've got, and do you know what? A lot of them are overseas players, which generally you don't fly them halfway around the world if they're not your best players. So we've got a lot of his best players sat on the sidelines. I think a lot of them aren't going to come back until the end of the year, if I'm honest. I think there might be season-long injuries, but we might have a little bit of ray of sunshine. I think Sam Hewitt, Andre Savelio and Seb Ikefifo maybe potentially returning, so that's the first time in a while we'll actually have players coming back, which we might need at this moment in time.
Just lastly from me, Robert, was that taking the gloss off your 40th birthday?
yeah, I think so. It's I'm going to go home now. We've got recovery review in the morning, so I'm going to be up till the early hours, 2-3 o'clock, cutting that up. And I won't
no way to spend your 40th
No,
birthday.
I won't lie. If it had been a win, I'd have been quiet. I'd have probably been sat there with a nice beer in my hand doing it. But yeah, unfortunately for me, yeah, it'll be a cup of tea.
Well, many happy returns.
Thank you very much.
Rob, obviously, there's a lot about play acting and fading injuries at the minute, and players going down trying to get, a decision in the favour. Ollie didn't go down. and the play carries on. You know, I'm going to. Are we in this dangerous position here where we're almost vindicating players staying down because your play didn't, was honest,
Yeah.
and you've been punished?
Oh look, don't get me wrong. We don't want it turned into football. And if anybody who watches the game now, players stay down, don't they? They stay down because, back in my day, or even a few years ago, not everything was televised. So you had to put it on report because you don't get a second view. You don't get the slow motion replay. Now they do get that. Players understand that actually they are going to be constantly reviewing it and seeing it. And I don't want it to turn into football. And I'm really proud of all, if I'm honest. He comes from good stock. His dad played at Wigan and Cass and Oldham. He comes from good stock. He's a tough kid. He's an half-back by trade. I always said he'd be pretty good in the middle. And he's doing it now, basically because we're down on numbers, and I asked him to do it. I said, I need you to play in the middle, and he put his hand up and said, yeah, I'm willing to do it for the team. And he's actually pretty good at it because he's tough. He has great line speed. He puts his head where other lads won't put their head. That's what I love about all. Yeah, but it is a bit of a dangerous ground, If it had stayed down, let's be honest, if it had stayed down, it's a penalty, isn't it? It is. And, I don't want to be, we don't want play acting in our sport, and like I said before, I'm really chuffed. Ollie didn't do it, but it'd have probably swung our favour if he had done.